Alright, so this is going to be a pretty in-depth video of how to improve your social skills, specifically as a teenager. So, I know what it's like to not be the respected guy, to not be the funny guy, to not be the guy who's at the center of things, that isn't really popular, that isn't good at social skills, that isn't good at making friends. I used to be that guy. 2 years later, I went on a cruise. I was exactly the opposite. I was kind of the center of attention. Everyone respected me. Like, I know this is weird, boastful and everything. Oh, where's the video proof, bro? I don't have video proof. I just have a story. But let's get on to that later in the video. The first step or the first piece of advice that I would give is to just copy people who are good at social skills. Literally just copy them. Copy their mannerisms. Copy what they say. Copy how they act. And then once you start copying them, after a while of copying them, you start to create your own. Think of the most famous artists in the world, right? Like Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso. These guys started off by copying the most basic things, copying down what they saw, copying down other artists. They copied other artists and they created their own art from that. So that's what you need to do. Copy other people who are good at social skills and just to make that your own. Copy what they do. And in doing so, in copying what those people do, you're going to create your own. So I have a few people that I really look up to for this. Hamza and Joe Delaney. I'm going to link the videos that really inspired me, that really helped me copy them so that I was able to become a more respectable, a more better person to talk to, a more fun person to talk to. So I'm gonna link those videos down below. It is the cold approach videos from Hamza and just another video from Joe Delaney, because Joe Delaney is just top tier. He's freaking good freaking person to emulate in terms of confidence. Number 2, I learned the basics, like the basics of eye contact, of body language, of holding a conversation, taking an interest in the other person. The main thing I want to key into is taking an interest in the other person. Because imagine when you're in a conversation and the person you're talking to is just interested in what you have to say, is genuinely listening, is looking at you in the eye, nodding his head, asking you questions about the topic that you love or that you're interested in. Imagine a person who's just so kind of infatuated in a way with what you have to say, who loves to learn about different things, loves to learn about different people's point of views. You would feel appreciated because he's giving you the time and attention that you believe that you want. He's giving you the time and attention that you would love in other people, because other people probably don't give you the time or attention. Imagine if he gave you that time and attention. Now, imagine that person was you, listening, genuinely interested in what the other person has to say, making good eye contact, asking good questions, nodding their head, just Bro, that's actually kind of interesting. Like, what else do you do? What else? What other hobbies do you have? So you like martial arts. So like, what belt are you? Are you a black belt? What's your favorite form? Or what do you do? Like, do you like nunchucks? But like other types of questions, right? Just ask the good, genuine questions that you're interested in learning. Think about something that always helps me. Just think about the leverage game. Yes, pay attention to other people, but also kind of make it a bit selfish in terms of oh, I'm gonna learn from this person now. It's not exactly selfish, but just say, okay, I'm gonna learn from this guy, so I'm gonna take a good interest in what he's saying. And that will make others respect you, and that will make others feel appreciated and loved in that conversation. Number 3, I improved my attractiveness and I improved my confidence. So, I know this is going to sound kind of mean, kind of rude. However, it's just the truth. The more attractive you are as a person, the more people will want to speak to you, want to talk to you. So, I was in on this deck, right? Just this teens deck. I was on a cruise a few days ago, and there was like this cutoff section only for teenagers in like the teens club. So I went up there. I was basically the only one there for like maybe an hour, and then people started coming up when they started to get a bit later, and I was on call with my girlfriend, right? So the call ended. Internet was kind of sucky. So I started to talk to people. I walked over. There was two groups of kids, both groups filled with two guys and two girls. Two guys and two girls. There was two groups of them. So one was sitting and the other one was standing off to the side. I went to go sit down on one of the beanbags and talk to the other people and talk to the people who were sitting down. And when I was walking, I'm not even joking with you. I am not trying to play myself up here. I'm not trying to meat ride myself. This is genuinely what happened. I just walked over to those people, and then all I saw from both groups of both girls and both guys is just. And when I sat down, the two guys who were in the group of this people sitting down were like, "Bro, you're majestic." I'm saying exactly what they said. They literally said I was majestic. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, thank you. Yes, I don't know what to say to that. And then, yeah, the point of the story is the more attractive you are, the more people would want to talk to you. The more attractive you are, the more people want to talk to you. The more they take an interest in what you have to say, more than if you were less attractive. Number 4, body language. So, body language is basically the most important part. Not the most important. It's a very important part of speaking, of conversation. Because body language is basically like a reveal in who you are. Because words are just words, but actions speak louder than words. You know what is an action? Your body language is an action. So look, imagine if I was sitting hunched over like this, not looking at the camera, looking away, and I was telling you about how to be more socially accepted, how to be better at conversation, how to be a really good speaker. You wouldn't freaking respect that, and you wouldn't pay attention. Why? The body language of the person is showing you the opposite of what they're saying. It's showing you what they really are, who they are, what they think, what they're actually meaning. So when you just look like this, you're not looking at the person, you're speaking down, you're speaking with a stubble, you're speaking, you're muttering. People are not going to want to have a conversation with you because you feel nervous, because they can sense that you're nervous. They can sense that you do not feel comfortable in the conversation. You do not feel comfortable in the situation. And comfortability with others is probably one of the most important things, because when you are more comfortable with other people around you, that shows them that you are comfortable. That shows them that you are confident, so they can relax, so that they don't need to worry about saying something wrong, so that they can just relax and have a good time. So, having a more open, confident body language. So, like I was saying, like this, that's not really confident. It's not really nice. So, shoulders back, back straight, chin up. And I know this is going to feel very uncomfortable for some people. It's going to feel very uncomfortable to have your chest out, your shoulders back, your chin up, having a confident way of speaking, looking confident. I know this is going to feel uncomfortable because you do not want to. You do not feel comfortable because you're exposing yourself when you don't want to expose yourself. But the more attractive you become, the more you kind of want to expose yourself to other people. The more confident you become, the more attractive you become, the more confident you become. So how do you become more attractive? I would say the first and foremost is literally just take care of your basic needs. Personal hygiene, brushing your teeth, putting on deodorant, taking a shower, get regular haircuts. All the basic things, right? The second piece of advice is start lifting, start going to the gym, start building an aesthetic physique, start exercising. You should start to build up the V taper, you start to build up those abs, you start to build up the biceps, and you start to build up the rest of your physique. And people are gonna be like, whoa, who the fuck are you, bro, in a few years' time. So, improving your attractiveness and improving your confidence and body language, specifically body language, is going to show others that you are comfortable, show them that you're confident, and show them that they can relax and just have a good time with the conversation. And confidence is key with a lot of conversations. And the fifth piece of advice is what to say. So people oftentimes, especially on social media with the red pill space and how to talk to girls, they often make this part of the job the most difficult to understand. Like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta say this to make her like water, like make her wet. Like, bro. Literally, all you gotta say, all you gotta do to start a conversation with people is look at your surroundings and ask them about their surroundings. Ask them for their name. Ask them what they're doing. Ask them who they are. Ask them where you're going. What's your life like? Literally, just ask normal questions. Like if you're at a party, just ask, oh, who invited you here? My name's Alex. Who are you? I give them a handshake. Or if you're meeting them for the first time, be like, yo, what's up? My name's Alex. What's your name? Nice to meet you, bro. And I know it's going to sound very weird. This could be like, oh, that's such a dry conversation, bro. Why are you going to start that? You should say something else. Yeah, you could say something else if you want. However, if you're meeting someone for the first time, which you probably are, how else are you going to freaking start a conversation? Like, what I say by looking at your surroundings, if it's a beautiful day outside, just talk to the other person and be like, oh, it's a really beautiful day, isn't it? They're going to be like, oh, well, yeah, it is a beautiful day. Wow, it's a really nice day. How's your day going? And then that's how the conversation starts going. The ball starts rolling. So stop making it seem like, oh, but you're not allowed to have those kinds of conversations. Yes, you are. If you're meeting someone for the freaking first time, that's kind of what you need. You kind of need to ask them what their name is, who they are, what they like. Because how else are you going to start meeting more people? So, yeah, just give them a handshake, ask them their names, look at their surroundings, and try to find something that's conversation worthy. Now, I know this is going to be very difficult to actually put into practice. I know it's freaking hard. I've been doing this for 2 years and completely changed my life. But not only that, it took 2 years to freaking get to where I am now, which I'm very comfortable with. Just take it slow, take it one step at a time, and you eventually will get there. I promise. You got this, bro. Do the hard work, announce it later, and as always, Melius Sui. See!